Welcome back to my channel. I'm starting this in an elevator, which was the ding you just heard, but we are at VidCon and JJ. But we were at VidCon. We got here last night, but we didn't really do anything. We just kind of hung out in the hotel. So today is the first full day. Julian just said it started on Thursday. I thought it started yesterday, but I don't know. And then we'll be here tomorrow. But we're trying to figure out where to go, and I think everything starts literally in like 10 minutes. Whoa.
I hate elevators.
It starts in like 10 minutes. So we're trying to figure out where to go. So we'll update you when we get there. I just wanted to start this vlog off.
Viral vocab for 600.
Viral vocab for 600.
Hats off to this term, indicating something's a lie. Little basement gang right away.
What is cap?
That's right.
Basement gang, next question.
That's cap. Viral vocab for 800, please.
So we're sitting here watching this like YouTube
Entertainment
trivia.
Weekly named
What's
this Harry Styles song the best song
Jeopardy?
of 2022.
So they're playing like a
Spotify
Jeopardy
revealed it was the
YouTube
most
version.
streamed song that year.
If I was up there, I'd probably
Farland's-
fail. Have you known most of these answers?
No, correct.
A fair amount of them.
I don't know any of
Basement
these.
gang.
Even like they have like meme ones and they're like name the person in the meme.
And I think
I've never heard of Bad Luck Brian.
Huh?
Bad Luck Brian?
Yeah, me neither.
I've never heard of him. Everyone's probably gonna roast me. But like all these people in the audience, like they ask the audience if like the people up on stage don't know the answer.
Most of the time. Do we have
I give them props for knowing because I don't know
Right here.
anything.
Some people are like diehard like YouTube fans, not even just like YouTuber fans, but just
That is
diehard.
correct.
Like YouTube within
Very
itself,
nice.
like YouTube
Very
period.
routine.
Yeah, I don't.
You should be up here.
I wish I was. Like I wish I
Alright,
knew
last
this.
one.
They've like cleared the board. They said the audience was winning
Throw it up here.
though.
Netflix
Between
turns
like them.
streaming upside down with this
Yeah,
spooky
the audience is 6K.
Ah,
See, like they say the question, everyone claps, which is like a way to like say they know the answer. I have no idea.
What is Stranger Things?
Maybe I shouldn't be a
That is
YouTuber.
correct. So they win the last one.
You missed.
There wasn't another daily double.
I said I don't know any of these answers. I said maybe I just shouldn't be a YouTuber.
Alright, so the score is currently.
I had to set him up with watching Mickey Mouse because he's been a little cranky. I think he needs a nap. I think it's about to be nap time in there, but something needed to calm him down. I just cut off Julian from starting his vlog over there, so okay, sorry, bye. So we successfully got him sleeping. So now we're free to hopefully watch panels and hopefully he won't wake up. But this took a lot of laps around this what is this? Like lobby that we're in right now. It took a lot of laps and literally just going like this. So my arm got a nice workout and he is now sleeping. So we're off to a good start. So we just got out of a panel that was basically like talking about hustle and hassle of combining, or not combining, of balancing work and life pretty much, which I thought was really interesting. A lot of them were talking about, there was one couple that we met once before, it was Slice and Rice. If you guys have seen them before. Oh, now you made me lose my train of thought. I thought it was really interesting. I did have to leave a little bit in it because JJ started to get a little fussy. He was napping when we went in there, but then he woke up. It was actually kind of loud. I thought he'd wake up earlier than he did, but he did end up waking up and got a little fussy. I was in the back kind of like holding him, trying to keep him occupied, but we did have to come out to like the little lobby area to have him walk around and get some energy out. But they are getting ready to set up another panel that we're gonna go to because someone in there is someone that Julian wants to see. So we're getting ready to go in there. They're cleaning out the room from like the last panel and then they're gonna be setting up the new one. But I figured I'd just update you guys, say that the last one we went to I really liked because it's kind of something I have to do too, is kind of balance life on top of work, of an actual like 9 to 5 on top of trying to be content creator. But it's pretty hard, but listening to what they had to say was kind of interesting. Some of the people had like really good points and like things I never thought of, so I really enjoyed it. But we are about to go into another one, so I'll update you guys after this panel. Trying to keep this man entertained is so hard because he always wants to be on the move. Now that he can walk, he wants to be everywhere. He wants to do everything, probably that he's not supposed to do, but we literally have to keep an eye on him at all times, and it's so hard. It's so hard to keep up with him. I don't have the energy half the time, honestly.
You were like one of the first ones to react to the proposal with the trilogy that we posted.
This lighting is awful, but we're back in the room. I have to whisper because JJ's napping literally like right there. And we came back to the room because he needed a nap and he was so fussy, but we went into a different panel. What was that one called? Family Ties or something like that. And the Merrill twins were in there along with Aaron. We saw Paul and their cousin Isaac was with them too. And so after I ended up stepping out of the panel because, like I said, JJ's been super fussy. But when I heard like the loud clap that kind of signaled that it was done and about to be over, and I went back to grab everything but also like try to meet some people, and Julian just wanted to leave, but the Merrill twins had a long line for people to meet them, so it would have been cool to meet them, but we kind of just snuck out. But we did go over and talk to Aaron because there weren't a lot of people talking to him at the moment, so Julian snuck in there, and then I came in as well just to kind of say hi. So that was really cool. He said he watched all our reaction videos, and we were talking to him. I'm like making toast in the process. We were talking to him about like what we're doing now, because he asked about the podcast and I told him that I was taking over that while Julian took over the reaction channel. He literally mentioned that he watched all our reactions, and we both were like, what? Like we were both kind of like really surprised, but it was super cool to hear that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So now we're just here chilling, letting him nap. I'm making some food because I'm starving. I haven't really eaten today, and it's like, I don't even know what time it is. It's probably closer to 4 right now. But I'm gonna make some food, chill, either watch TV or like read my book or something. And then, are we going back later for that show? So I'll probably head back for this little show that they have, and then we'll figure out dinner later. But for now, we're just kind of chilling. I'm gonna eat this food, and I'll update you with whatever happens later. Say good morning. Oh, okay. Good morning. It is day 2 of VidCon. We currently just got ready. Julian brought some stuff to the car, and we're packing up the rest of our stuff, getting ready to go, and then we're gonna spend the day at VidCon again. I don't really know what's on the schedule today. Julian has like all that on his phone, so I'll have to see who we're seeing, like what panels we're going to. But I've been enjoying VidCon. I really like the panels. I like hearing what people have to say actually. But yes, today is the last day, and then after today, that was an awful angle. After today, we are heading home. I don't know what time we're leaving. The event doesn't end till like 8, but it's like a 5-6 hour drive home, so I don't know if we'll actually leave at 8 because then we won't be getting home till like after midnight. But I guess we'll see what happens. I don't really care. I don't have work tomorrow, and obviously Julian doesn't care because he's having a good time at VidCon. The only one that might be affected is JJ, and I'm sure he'll let us know if he's upset. But as long as he naps, and he'll definitely sleep in the car, I think he'll be okay. The lighting in this room is awful. I apologize, but I figured while Julian was getting settled and we're settled in here, I would start the vlog for today. But yeah, I got all my VidCon stuff. I literally had to have Julian help me rip this bracelet off my wrist last night because it was super tight and it was hurting me, and then I took a shower and I felt like it got smaller, and I felt like literally was almost cutting off my circulation. Luckily, that's off because it was kind of hurting me and it was super uncomfortable. But yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for Julian to bring down the rest of the stuff, and then we'll probably see you at VidCon day 2. So we just got through with the first panel that we went to today. It was about lifestyle content, which was pretty cool because we both kind of do that. Because you kind of went into that niche a little bit. I definitely do that. So it was kind of good for the both of us. I did miss half of it because I had to walk around trying to get JJ to fall asleep because he was another cranky little man this morning and needed a nap, but he fights his nap like it's his literal job. So it took a while. I took a lot of laps. I had like one security officer well, not security officer, like security guard just staring at me. The lady down there kept looking at me every time I passed, and I was like, trying to get the baby to nap, like it's okay. But I finally got him asleep, so then I snuck in. I caught the rest of it. What I did here was really good, and then I really liked their advice. I actually started taking notes on my phone for advice they gave. But we have about a half hour to spare for the next panel, so we're just kind of hanging out in between. But yeah, after the next one, we'll see what's going on. So we watched one final panel that was in like the downstairs area where we were getting food, so that was kind of really convenient. We were in our last panel of the day. Julian's still in there, but it was a very crowded room. A lot of people wanted to be in there. There were like people like in front of the door, blocking the door, with a lot of people coming in and out. It was kind of like freaking me out. Plus JJ was being like very fidgety and trying to play with everything, so I just came out here. So I'm sitting in like the main lobby part almost with JJ, just waiting for the panel to be done. It's 3:15. The panel ends at 3:30. I think we are heading home after this ends, so I think this will be the end of VidCon. I'm not really sure. Like if Julian will stay a little later, go to something, I don't know. From what I know, this is gonna be the last panel, and then we have to go get the car out of the garage that we're parked in through the hotel and get our bags that the hotel is holding for us because we checked out as we were coming to VidCon, so it's been there for a couple hours. But I think it's been really fun. It's not as like packed and as many like panels to sit in as Playlist was, so I don't know, I still think it's interesting. I still learned a couple things. I have a lot of notes. One of the last panels we went to, I actually had to leave because JJ woke up from his nap and I didn't want him like disrupting the thing. I wish he napped longer because I was really enjoying that one and taking notes and everything, so that's okay. But I still have a lot of notes on my phone that I really enjoy, so hopefully when I go home I could look those over and try to like make my channel, I don't know, into something interesting, kind of grow a little bit. We'll see what happens, but I don't know, this weekend's been pretty fun, even though JJ's been kind of a cranky, but he's literally playing with the wipes I had in my purse, so he's taking them out of the package, and that's what's keeping him entertained right now. But you get to a point where you're like, whatever distraction is gonna take you away from all this, that's fine. So I'm just letting him play with those while we wait for Julian, but we will be on the road soon for the ride home, and I think I'm gonna end this vlog in the car just in case we do a little more here and I want to film it. If not, then yeah, you'll probably see me in the car ending this vlog, but hopefully it was interesting, hopefully it was really fun. I didn't really film much in the panels, but yeah. I'm just gonna sit here like this. So, we are at a supercharger so that we can charge for the ride home. Will we make it home? It's telling us to like stop one more time to charge, but Julian's saying without stopping we can still make it home. So he might like test me and like my anxiety and just try to get home with like no battery. We did obviously leave VidCon I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool. I did tell him that I liked Playlist better, but he did make a good point that it is the first VidCon they had on the East Coast. So for the first time, it wasn't awful. I think they'll know what to do if they do it again next year, and like planning wise and map wise, because we really didn't know where to be going for half the stuff. So it was all like a learning experience for us for a little bit. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. We're just traveling home from here. You got JJ talking in the background. He always talks every time I bring out the camera, I swear. But we are gonna go home.
We'll make it home with 18%. I told you, I know my car, man. They tried to jip me. They wanted me to spend extra money.
I say they try and get you.
Nope. Sorry, Elon. You can't have my money today, sir.
Alright, so we are going home now. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. But I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave,